weekly roundup on SA Footballer TV. I'm Tommy Javor with
Sean the Diff Jacobson.
a man who will find himself in Div 3 in 4 or 5 years' time.
Hopefully, I might be retired by then.
You never know. Say retired? I thought you mispronounced it. And we're of course reviewing round 12, previewing round 13, and what an interesting time it's been in Division 3. Some things we won't comment on. We'll go straight to this game where Jeps Cross, they needed this one. They've had a win.
Yep.
Jeps Cross 13-12-90, Kilburn 12-7-79. Jeps Cross just their third win of the season, and do you know what? Actually gives them an outside chance of avoiding relegation.
Yeah, they can avoid it, but that's probably cemented that Kilburn back to Div 4. They need to win that one.
Kilburn are going back to Div 4, there's no doubt about it. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they go next year. But we're on this year. Kilburn started well enough, and they led most of the day, even only a goal down 3/4 time. But Jeps Cross 2-1 in the end, as we said. But for Jeps Cross, Tommy Tina Sterling kicked a couple, as did Peel, Ladd and Sawilski, Adam Hudson. Best players were Mika Stitchin, Sawilski and Ben Dyer.
That's a good, that's a name and a half.
For Kilburn.
And for Kilburn, we had McCallum with 3, Howson and Doherty with 2, and their best players were Doherty, Suda and Scally.
Yeah, so a huge win there for Jeppies, and look, it keeps their finals hopes alive. Sorry, not their finals hopes alive. Avoiding relegation alive, which would be big for them. Though I don't ever remember Jeps Cross being in Div 4
I can't
ever.
Yeah,
and I'm a lot older than you. And, I butted heads with them for many years in Div 3, and a little bit in Div 2 and Div 1. Walkerville have done them a favour because they've fallen off. They're on a bit of a roll, but the Ramblers have come to Walkerville Recreation Ground and smashed them. 15-12-102. Walkerville horrible kicking. 3-14-32. Could have been closer, but
and that pretty much puts Seaton in the 5 now, doesn't it?
do you know what it does for me? Diff, it squares the 5 away. We'll get to that later. 3 games clear of the
massive win.
Yeah. So Seaton have gone from a season of woe last year. Matty Webber and the boys have hung in there. They've done all the right things, and now they're going to play finals. And the best thing for them, it might not be a home final because they don't do them very well.
No, they do not.
No. For Seaton, it was Harlan with 6 and Mascara with 4, so 10 between them, and Miller kicked a couple. Tremaine was their best with Mascara and Barclay.
And just singles for Walkerville, and their best players were Hewitt, Hutchings and O'Brien.
Yeah. Probably a dark day there for Walkerville. They'll look to move forward, and it's not too late. They're just going to string a couple of wins together, and they too will avoid relegation. But Walkerville and Div 4, again, another club. One of these clubs that hasn't been Div 4 is going to be there.
Yeah, I think Walkerville have been there for about 8 to 10 years, I don't reckon.
Yes. Now, Flinders Park, wasn't that long ago they were first. They dropped down to 3rd, and you thought, well, they'll rise to the challenge at home to Athelston, but they haven't, mate. They've been absolutely smashed. Now, it was only a goal the difference at quarter time, and it was only 5 goals the difference at 3/4 time, but they only kicked 2 goals all day. 2-3-15, Athelston 13-8-86. Absolutely spanked them.
It's a massive win for Athelston. Basically, Flinders Park, they were flying. I reckon they've lost 2 of their last 3, I reckon, Flinders boys.
Yeah.
And they're getting found out a little bit, I think.
I've been practicing that in my head for quite a while now. It's not a name I've seen before, so well done to this young fella. Dyer Talevi has kicked 3 for Athelston, which is more goals than Flinders Park. Sykes has also kicked 3, and Swift kicked a couple. Bates, Moriello, and Shitty were the better players for Flinders Park.
Flinders, singles. We've got Blythe and Schwartz with 1 each, and their best players were Morel, Rogers and Johansson.
Yeah, no coinky dink that young Darcy Evans makes himself scarce after Flinders Park kicked a total of 2 goals for the day.
I want to talk about that one a lot.
Yes. Our next one, mate, was pivotal to Plimpton, the Bulldogs, the Red Dogs. They've ended the Kookaburra season. The underachievers of Division 3, Golden Grove. I expect so much more. They've gone down by a point. 6-9-45 Plimpton, Golden Grove 6-8-44. Did this one surprise you at all, mate?
A little bit. Like you said, Golden Grove, they're massively underachieved for me as well. For the juniors that they've got, like the junior system they've got up in the facilities out there, I thought they would have been trying to go to a Divi 2 the last few years, but they've just stagnated in Divi 3.
Like everything from the electronic scoreboard to, they've got, they had 4 teams last year. I think they've still got 4 teams this year. They've had 4 teams for quite a few years. Yeah. They've got tons of juniors, the 2 ovals, so it doesn't get chopped up and muddy. You just expect them to do more.
Oh, you do, but Divi 3 probably is a tough division to get out of though.
Well, I mean, they've never been higher than Div 3, so maybe we're expecting too much.
Yeah.
For Plimpton, it was Midland with 2, and Donkersley also kicked 2. Adrian Tan, I think it's Adrian Tan, McLeod and Scott were the better players.
And for Golden Grove, they had Gunning with 5, and their best players were Presler, Ingram, and Graham.
Yeah, Gunning kicking 5 out of 6, snuck into 4th best as well,
Yeah.
as I mentioned. One other result, 2 teams who were certainly in the mix in Pembroke and Mitcham. This was 2nd versus 4th before the day, and Pembroke have just marked their authority with a very strong performance. 15 goals, 10-100, Mitcham 7-7-49. Mitcham actually led by a point at quarter time, but after that it was all Pembroke.
Yeah, they've been in good form, Pembroke. They started a bit slow, I reckon. They're probably number 1 team in the comp now. Really, I know Atherstone would be, but I reckon Pembroke and them are looking like the most to do the most damage in this division.
Yeah. For me, Atherstone Pembroke grand final is what I've been thinking a long time, but you just I could see things. It's hard to say Flinders Park made a case when they kicked 2 goals. For Pembroke, Tommy Evans kicked 3, as did Nicholson. Pengilly and Mason both kicked a couple. Better players were Pinkney, the big phrase, he'd be getting on a bit, the big wingspan, Williams and Canny.
And for Mitcham, they are all single goal kickers, and their best player was Lutz, Towers, and Big Boy McAvoy.
Big Boy McAvoy. Very sharp indeed. Just we'll have a quick little look at the. We're going to go to the ladder? Should we go to the ladder or the goal gears?
You'll go goal kickers, why not?
Either one that'll load.
Yeah. No, it's no, okay. Alright, so.
Yeah, as I was saying, the ladder's quite interesting reading, isn't it? Because just the one loss on top, Atherstone look a sure thing.
Yep.
Plimpton 10-2 look a very likely thing.
Yep, and then Flinders Park 9-3.
Just falling back to the pack a bit.
The top 3 is a bit set though. They're 2 games ahead of Seaton, which, 6 games to go. Yeah, no, they could fall out of there, but you'd definitely say 1 and 2 stitched up.
Yeah, and Seaton and Mitcham look like finishing 4th and 5th in any particular order. Plimpton still not without hope, 5 and 7, starting to win a few games, but
their percentage is shot to pieces.
Effectively 3 games down with 6 to go.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened, but not much stranger.
Yeah, but I agree.
Tommy Evans is leading the goal kicking with 48. Then it's very close. You've got Harlan from Seaton on 39, Gunning from Golden Grove on 38, and Geaton Pete 35. Random from Atherstone on 32 as well. Probably again too far back to make a real
Tommy
impact.
Evans, I reckon, to take that one out.
You would expect so.
Yeah.
Round 13 makes some interesting reading. Bottom place Kilburn take on 2nd place Pembroke at Blair Athol Reserve. Do you smell an upset?
Oh, I don't smell an upset in this one.
Neither do I. Okay, Seaton Ramblers and Jeps Cross, probably another one-sided affair at Pedlar Reserve. Seaton have moved up to 4th now, which is fantastic.
And I think they'll keep on their merry ways and keep winning, and this one won't trouble them at all.
I agree completely. Plimpton and Flinders Park, now 3 weeks ago, this was going to be very one-sided, but Plimpton at home, this will turn into a dogfight, pardon the pun, of course they're dogs. Flinders Park, they've just...
Yeah, they'd want to kick more than 2 goals this week. But I think Flinders Park will bounce back. I reckon they'll just get over Plimpton. I reckon it'll be tight though, like you said. It'll be interesting, but yeah, Flinders Park will get the chockies.
You would think so. Walkerville and Atherstone. Again, Atherstone have lost 1 game all year and they're a professional outfit. And
they'll only have 1 loss to their name still at the end of this round as well, I reckon.
Probably have to wear their Clash Guernsey, whatever that looks like, I don't know. But yeah, they'll head to Walkerville and walk away with the chocolates. And look, there's no actual real barn burner, ball terror game of the round. Yeah. Mitcham Golden Grove, we're off Golden Grove. We've backed them in all year, and now they're gone. They sit
7th.
Yeah, they're 7th spot. I mean, they'd have to win 5 of the next 6 to make finals. I don't think they will. Mitcham being consistent this year.
Yeah, well, they'd want to get back in the winners. I think they'll would want to get back in the winners' circle and push for that top 3, just like Seaton. So.
Yep. Mitcham for mine.
Yep.
Well. It's been the Div 3 weekly roundup. We'll be back next week.
Same.